Hi guys, myself Ankit. In this video, shows you another problem on LeetCode, Fibonacci number. So Fibonacci numbers commonly denoted by f of n form a sequence called the Fibonacci sequence, such that each number is the sum of two preceding ones, starting from 0 and 1. So that is f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 1. That is starting two numbers. So then f of n will be equal to f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2 for n greater than 1. So what do I mean by Fibonacci series? So if they're given starting with the two numbers 0, then 1, the next number will be sum of its previous two numbers, that is 0 plus 1 will be 2. For the next number, its sum will be the previous two numbers, sum of previous two numbers, so 1 plus 2 will be 3. If you go further, the next two numbers will be 3 plus 2 will be 5. The next number will be 5 plus 3 will be 8, so on. So Fibonacci series, it's formed by each number will be calculated by the sum of its previous number and its previous to previous number. So in this case, if you find next number, 8 plus 5 will be the answer, that will be 13. The series goes on. So this is the first Fibonacci number, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so on. So if they tell fourth Fibonacci number, then f of 4 we have to find. And they've said f of 4 is nothing but f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. So that is what it means. This plus for f of 4, that will be these two, f of n minus 1. So f of n minus 1 is nothing but 3 plus f of n minus 2 will be 2. Next, if you expand f of 3, it will be the previous two numbers will be f of 2 plus f of 1. Similarly, for f of 2, it will be f of 1 plus f of 0, the previous two numbers. Now expand f of 2, that will be f of 1 plus f of 0. Next again f of 1 for here. So f of 1 and f of 0. So we know f of 1 is nothing but 1. As I said before, this is f of 1 and this is f of 0. That should be predefined. That is the starting two numbers. Next numbers are calculated from the previous two numbers. So 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0. So total it will be, and we have got the answer as 3. So these numbers recursively we call the other functions over here. So how do you calculate this? So we know if the number is lesser than or equal to 1, then that we have to return the number itself, return n. Either it can be 0 or 1. If they tell f of 1, then it will be 1 as the answer. If it is f of 0, then 0 will be the answer. So that is for sure. If not, then we have to start the loop from I equal to 2 till lesser than or equal to n, I plus plus. So here for this 2 till n lesser than or equal to n, I equal to 2 it starts. So we know if they tell f of 4, then from 1 to 4 we have to do. Right, so 1 is already known. But no, we'll start from 2 here. So you know f of 2. So as we know, the Fibonacci series will start from 0 and 1. So we'll initialize 0 as first last and the second last will be 1. So once you have these two, or let's say instead of first last and second last, let's say previous 1 and previous 2. Previous 1 will be 1 and previous 2 will be 0. That is the first previous and second previous. 0, 1. So to find the next number, I equal to 2 till n we have to find. So to find the next number, we have to calculate current. This is current value. So int current equal to previous 1 plus previous 2, 0 plus 1. So the 0 plus 1 will give you 1. So this is current and this will be substituted to here. So when we substitute 1 to this current, for the next number, for the next iteration, we'll come to here, right? So for the next iteration, this will be the previous one and this will be previous 2. So before initializing previous one equal to the new value, we have to initialize previous 2 will be equal previous 2 to the previous 1 value to the previous, because this was previous one before and here it was previous 2. So initialize previous 2 equal to previous 1, then change the value of previous 1 equal to current. Why? Because if you directly initialize previous 1 equal to current, you will lose this previous 1 value before, and this previous 2 will be again previous current value itself. So that's why first initialize previous 1 to previous 2 value, and current will be equal to previous 1. So you have to make this until the loop ends. So for if it is f of 4, we have to find. So I equal to 2, it will be 0 plus 1 equal to 1. Then I equal to 3. So in this case, this will be 2. Not this will be 1. This is previous 1, previous 2. Again for the next iteration, it will be 2 plus 1 be equal to 3. So that is the answer which you need to return. So we will code this. So we'll check if we have or let's say n is less than or equal to 1, then return the n itself. Otherwise int previous 1 will be equal to 1 and int previous 2 will be equal to 0. So next, for int I equal to 2, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So first initialize current. Int current will be equal to previous 1 plus previous 2. Next previous 2 will be equal to previous 1. So after this previous 1 will be reinitialized to current. So at last we have to return the previous 2. That will be the Fibonacci number. Okay. Okay, this should be 0 and this should be 1. So at that time it will be proper. Otherwise we can run the loop till. Otherwise we'll make this back only. Let it be as it is. So this will be return n. Okay, here instead of previous 2 we have to return the previous one because we are looping till equal to n. If it was lesser than n, then previous 2 will be returned. Yeah. Okay, successfully submitted. If you understand the problem, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until then, keep learning. Thank you.